We are in Copenhagen, a city full of history and charm with a little bit of edge. As our last stop exploring the Scandinavian capitals, we're gonna dive headfirst into the history, culture, and of course, the world-class food. Join us as we explore the beautiful city of spires. We're in Copenhagen! If you didn't see our last video, we were in Stockholm before this, and we were in Oslo before that as well. So if you want to see those two places, go check out those two videos too to see the beginning of our trip. Forgive my frizz, we've been greeted by the rain. We were supposed to do a canal tour, but it's raining, so we changed it to tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice weather, so I think it'll be a perfect day tomorrow. We landed, we grabbed some lunch, and we're headed to see a palace. There's a lot of palaces in Copenhagen. King Christian, not sure when he ruled, he built like 5 palaces. So there's a ton of palace to see here. And one of them's right here, so we're gonna go check it out. This is a first. Christianborg Palace. This is where today the Danish Parliament, the Danish Prime Minister, and the Danish Supreme Court all do business. So it's still kind of functioning palace. The original palace that was built on this land was built in 1167. This building that we stand in today was built in the 1900s, but the history of it goes back to the 1100s. That's crazy. That's so old. And kings have been living in this the entire time, and then now the Danish government works in it. We've only been in a couple rooms so far, but it's very pretty. Gold everywhere. They loved their gold paint. Like it's very pretty in here.
One of the coolest parts about doing these palace tours that's kind of hard to stress is this is literally the throne.
The king and queen sit there.
Right there. Right.
That's wild.
Boop, boop.
You get so close.
It's all right here, and you just like it's hard to fathom that that is a throne.
One thing about this castle is a lot of the artwork on the walls, they're tapestries rather than paintings. There are some paintings, but it's mostly tapestry. It's mostly cloth work. They have this big room with a whole bunch of tapestries. It was gifted to the king or the queen for her birthday, and it was actually finished pretty recently in like the 2000s. But they have this booklet that talks about each tapestry, and each tapestry is broken down piece by piece by piece. And so you can look, okay, that thing, I want to know what that is. And then you go, number 58. Number 58 is stone from the Holy Temple. And then you can like piece together what every little thing on every single one of these tapestries are. And that's kind of interesting to me. I could sit here all day and just be like, what's that?
I'm listening to the audio guides.
That's not as fun.
You just download the app and download your audio guides. The palace has Wi-Fi too, so you can do all that when you get here.
Why would I download an app when a book's right here for me?
Because then you don't have to read.
That's exactly the king's problem, is the current literacy rates are failing.
But I bet the hearing rates are skyrocketing.
We bought a ticket that includes access to the royal stables, the kitchens, and the ruins. We're at the stables right now. I'm really hoping there are some actual horses in there. Let's go find out. I'm trying to find a horse.
There's no horses. Just these horses.
So creepy.
Not seeing any horses in here.
That should be a disclaimer.
There should be.
Royal stables, no horses in currently.
No horses. Okay, I think we're in the carriage house now. It's so creepy in here. Wait.
It's supposed to be you're listening in on the gossip that happens amongst the carriages, but the whispering in a different language that we don't understand is just sounding really creepy.
Well, it's like kind of aggressive whispering too. It kind of just sounds like the Harry Potter, just like
oh, when he's speaking parcel tongue.
Yes, yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
This is St. Peter's Bakery. It's one of the oldest bakeries in the world and the oldest bakery in Copenhagen. It was opened in 1562 and it's been operating ever since. Now we're coming a little bit later in the day, so they're sold out of most of their pastries, but we were able to get a sausage roll and a focaccia with pepperoni.
Like Bailey said, we're here a little bit later in the day, but we're staying just around the corner from it, so we will definitely have an opportunity to come back. It's our first day here in Copenhagen, so we wanted to make the most of it. The rest of the group needed a little bit of a break, but my dad's always down for an adventure, so the three of us are out. Since St. Peter's didn't have much, this is turning into a bit of a small bakery crawl.
We have stumbled our way into Buka. We brought our St. Peter's stuff, and we got a couple of sweet treats here as well. That sausage is really good. There's a very good crack of the casing when you take a bite out of it. And the bread is very light. That's good stuff.
Which are not a hot dog Indian.
This is called a spadu. Some laminated dough, some kind of a custard in the middle, and some powdered sugar on top. Yeah, that's like a vanilla custard in the middle there. You can see the streaks of vanilla bean. Our first Danish pastry in Denmark is not disappointing. That's really good.
The cream's good.
The cream's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that custard is so good. Cardamom brioche. That's so good. That's so good. It's perfectly spiced. It's like the right amount of sweetness. The brioche is so good. This is the best chai latte I've ever had in my whole life. I can confidently say that. This is so good. For dinner tonight, we're keeping it super simple. We're just gonna get some takeaway pizza and take it back to the Airbnb. We also stopped at a local wine store to get some bottles of wine, and the owner there was so sweet. He was so helpful as well. We all told him what kind of wine we want, and he pointed us directly to the best bottle for us, and we bought it, and we're good to go. I'm excited to try his selection because it's something I've never had before.
I hit her with the grazie. With the grazie. So grazie. This was so good. It's from a little Italian restaurant, just like a couple blocks away from our Airbnb. Super tiny, very intimate, all Italians. So I think it's gonna be good. Got some cheeses, got some meats, got some crackers over there, got a bunch of wine, pizzas, family dinner.
Getting the wine ready.
Wine? Red's probably not ready yet.
Cheers.
Day one.
Pizza for tonight in Copenhagen.
This is what it's everything. We are back at St. Peter's Bakery to start off the day, getting some proper morning pastries. They have everything. They have a full spread. I came here specifically for a cardamom bun. I was tempted by a ham focaccia because it looks so good.
Very different.
Very different, but I'm gonna try it. It was worth it.
I was tempted by a cinnamon bun, and then I saw these, and I was like, "What's that?" It's a poppy seed laminated pastry with an almond cream. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's so. I'm so happy with my choice right now. And the almond cream that kind of oozed out, crispy. It's like caramel. Poppy seeds on top. I love poppy seeds. The pastry, the laminated pastry is so good. It's just layers and butter. Crazy. So good. So good. Definitely worth the stop. Happy we came here. It's not just a tourist trap. It's not just like oldest bakery. This stuff sucks. Like it's oldest bakery and it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try a piece of the cinnamon roll.
You guys just run.
That's so good. That is so good.
Now that we are fueled up on pastries, it was time for a Stromma Canal Cruise. This was our favorite way to explore the city. We got to learn about the history of the city while also learning about specific buildings and their architecture. It was so interesting to learn about how Copenhagen reuses old buildings and repurposes them to fit the modern day need. We loved seeing the city from the water and being able to compare different neighborhood styles, all from a 1-hour boat ride. If you're interested in booking the same cruise we did or any other highly rated tours in Copenhagen, check out the link in the description. We just finished up our boat tour and it was such a nice boat ride. The views were amazing, the sun was out, our guide was pointing out different buildings and telling us about them. It made me want to just take a little swim in the canal. It was so pretty. I enjoyed it so much. Thank you to our guide Emma. She was so great, so informative. She was super nice. We had a great time. Now we are getting some lunch at the famous Gasoline Grill. This place is opened by a Danish guy who came to America, fell in love with cheeseburgers, came back here and was like, they just don't have burgers like they do in America here. So he was like, I'll do it myself. And he opened up Gasoline Grill. I think there is still functioning gas pumps here. The owner of the Gasoline Grill, he is very focused on the freshest quality ingredients he can have. So this place is not open year round because he can't get the freshness that he wants year round. So we're lucky that we're here when it's open, and we're lucky that we're here when there's no line, because we have heard that this place can get so busy. An original with cheese, no onions.
I don't know what's in it.
I don't know. It's a pretty amazing burger.
Well, there's a crazy crust on them. Oh, the crust on this patty. Look at that. That's crazy. Are you okay with that? We've been drinking Faxi Fondis, which is a Danish soda. We've been drinking the 0-calorie ones, trying to be conscious. It's like a lemon lime soda. The closest thing I can compare it to is like a Sprite or a 7-Up, but it's much better. Gosh, these are so good. We're gonna be drinking a lot of these while we're here. This is really good.
It's a good burger.
Good?
Juicy meat.
Juicy.
It was really good, but now we've made our way over to Nyhavn. If you look up Copenhagen at all, the first things that are probably going to pop up is a bunch of pictures of Nyhavn. There are a ton of people, so be warned, it's going to be busy probably when you come, unless you come early in the morning or late in the day. It's probably going to be busy, and it's a heavy tourist spot, so I'm just going to walk around, explore a little bit, and take in the sights. So just outside of Nyhavn is
Kongens Nytsel.
which is a little square just across from Nyhavn.
The garden is so pretty.
It's so pretty. And the reason why we pulled in was there are just a ton of local vendors selling art, jewelry, ceramics, just everything. And it's so pretty. We want to stop in, take a look at some stuff, and just kind of enjoy this really beautiful square. Now, Kongens Nytown, means King's New Square, which obviously everything was new at one point. This isn't new anymore, but it was. And it's named after the king because there is a equestrian statue right there of King Christian V. And besides the people shopping and people hanging out, everyone's so chill here, even the pigeons.
The pigeons are
Super chill. I didn't know that pigeons napped or like sat until now. Right now we are on our way to Rosenborg Castle. Rosenborg. Surrounding the castle itself is the King's Garden. This is a very big garden and it's so beautiful. There's just trees everywhere. The paths are clean. There are so many people just hanging out, enjoying the weather, having picnics or just sitting out. So many shaded areas with, I mean, those trees. The trees look trimmed.
so beautiful.
So beautiful.
I see why there are so many people just laying around
Just
and
hanging out.
relaxing, because
Yeah.
I would do the exact same thing if I lived here.
This would be so nice to have.
We are currently in the Rosenborg Castle. It was built in the early 1600s as King Christian IV's summer home. How nice to have a summer home, and how nice for it to look like this. But we are currently in his bedchamber. Him and the Queen slept here. But an interesting thing is there is a hole in the wall here, and it was a mouthpiece for communication to the other side of the castle. So this is the one end, and it's gonna cut to us at the other end, being like, and this is the other end. They have these guides, and inside there's a map, and it explains all of the rooms that you're in. This is a really nice addition to the map, because sometimes it's just a map, and it's nice to have the extra information about it. Make sure you get one of these when you're here, because this has given us a lot of cool insight on each of the rooms.
It's worth noting that if you're going to visit, you should pre-buy your ticket because they do timed slots, and typically when museums do timed entries, it's kind of just like a suggestion for the sake of crowd control. Here, they will not let you in until your time slot. They're pretty strict about it. I would show up early, walk the grounds. The garden outside is beautiful, but it is something to bear in mind.
We finished looking at the castle. Right outside the castle door is the door to the basement that takes you down to the cellar where they store the wine, where they store now the crown jewels and any other important artifacts that was collected through all the kings and queens that lived here. Right now, we are in the ivory and the amber room. All of the kings and queens amber is here, and all of their ivory is here. We had been seeing amber shops all over the place, and we were wondering why amber was so prevalent here. Apparently, it is known as the gold of the north, so I guess that makes sense.
Elaborate a little bit more on the pre-ordering your tickets thing. This place is super cool, and it's definitely a must-stop. But the thing is, it's a must-stop for everyone, so it's really busy. We're even here slightly shorter season, and it's still so busy. So just bear that in mind. There's a lot of kind of tight, narrow walkways and one-way display rooms, so just be prepared and be mindful. It is going to be busy. There's going to be a lot of people, because it's just worth seeing. That's crazy that she just gets to like come shopping down here. Just be like, oh, those earrings, I'd like to wear them to an event. And she like just pulls them out. But it's from the monarchs throughout centuries, and so she gets to use them. We got a classic Danish hot dog. It has regular sausage, then the toppings are mustard, ketchup, pickles, there's remoulade in there, then there is crispy and fresh onions. We lost 2 pickles. That's fantastic, though. That's so good. That's so good. Me personally, this is everything I like on a hot dog. So surprised I like this. This is so good. Oh, the crispy onions. Oh, and this bread. It's just like so sturdy and holds up to everything. This is also a great setting to enjoy a hot dog. Very good.
Pretty good. Do you prefer this over an American-style hot dog?
Absolutely. For dinner, we went to Norlist, a restaurant awarded a Bib Gourmand from the Michelin Guide that focuses on Scandinavian cuisine using seasonal and locally sourced ingredients. Our first course was a seaweed waffle with kefir and trout roe and local Nordic sardines served with rye bread. Good.
This is my first sardine ever.
Then came fried morels with sourdough and smoked cream, scallops and Nordic dashi with seaweed and glass cabbage, and Danish dairy tartare with juniper berries, smoked mayonnaise, and pickled mushrooms. And we closed off this amazing meal with a red deer fillet with roasted onions, potato cream, and wild mushrooms, and haddock with fennel, white currants, and mussel blanche, before closing out the night at a random party on the street and some fireworks.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good morning. We realized that we owe y'all a room tour. So, first of all, we have the stairs. That leads down to the rest of the Airbnb, the main room and the other 2 bedrooms and bathrooms. Coming through, we have the bed, and it is Scandinavian style where there's 2 comforters, which honestly hasn't been anything I expected. I figured that I'd be like short on blankets, but it's been completely fine. We've been loving it here. But the thing that makes us love it the most, right on cue.
We're staying in the city center and we're actually only a few blocks away from Tivoli. And last night the plan was to go to Tivoli, but after dinner it was pretty late, everybody was kind of tired. So we're gonna try to save that and do it on our last night here. But one thing we didn't realize was that on Saturday nights, Tivoli shoots fireworks. And last night while Bailey and I were kind of just getting ready for bed, we just heard them start shooting off over there in the distance. I'll put some of the videos that we got here. And as awesome as it would have been to be at Tivoli watching them, it was pretty cool to just stand here on our balcony taking in the fireworks at night.
This morning we're trying pastries from Heart Bakery. Let's see what we got. A cardamom twist, sugar on the bottom, and a classic croissant. Oh. The sweetness isn't there, but the pastry's very good, and it's making me excited to try this one. That's crazy. Okay. That's very good.
That looks so
Started the morning with a nice stroll around Christiantown, looking at the canals. It was really pretty in the morning. And then crossing back over to Nyhavn, we actually came across this farmer's market, so we decided to stop on in.
We are here at the Amalienborg Palace. At noon, they do the changing of the guards. So the guards that are down at the Rosenborg Palace, they march all the way down here. They swap. They only do it once a day, so there's definitely a big crowd here to see it. It's only once. But the palace and the area is beautiful. Like, this square is so pretty. It's so nice. One thing about the Amalienborg Palace is that they have a Fabergé chamber in the basement. So that's one interesting thing about the palace.
Today being our last day, I think we have a lot to get done. I don't think we have enough time to go into the museum part of Amalienborg, so unfortunately that will have to wait till another time.
Yeah. For lunch, we have moseyed our way over to Torvehallerne. This place has literally everything. Fruit, veggies, wine, beer, fish, meats, cheeses, literally anything you could ever think of, they have it here. And they also have a ton of little restaurants in here as well. So this is where we've decided to settle for lunch. Everyone's spread out, we're all picking our own thing. The best part about markets like this is you can mix and match. For example, we got drinks from this place, focaccia from here, cured meats from here, and sushi from here.
We're here at the request of my dad because he saw this place in a Mark Wine's video and he really wanted to come here. So thought we'd come down and let him try it for himself. He really wanted sardines.
God, that's so fresh. That's so good. finishing our last meal. We're having it at Host. This is a very well-known restaurant in Copenhagen and among the culinary community, so we are so lucky that we got reservations here, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited.
I'm gonna try to be super chill, but our first course was some kind of like a squid ink bread with a smoked salmon cream, some roe, and a bunch of dill and herbs and flowers. So good. Then they just brought us out some homemade sourdough and butter.
Scallops are amazing. They are so fresh and tender. They're so good. We have some thyme, and he brought it to the table, and he poured a cream and mussels something into it. It was a surprise course, and we have a straw. It smells amazing. Oh, it's very creamy. And mixing with the thyme in here is like...
It's like steeping in front of us,
Yeah,
which is cool.
it is. I got the beef tenderloin. Something currant sauce. This is perfectly seasoned, and the two pair together so well.
I got the chicken stuffed with the trumpet mushrooms. Same accompaniments as baby. The skin is like, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can hear that. It's so crispy. Oh, that's so good. It's crispy, it's seasoned, it's moist. Little observation. Chicken thigh, and this is a chicken mousse with the trumpet mushrooms worked in. Fantastic.
It's really good. They have ice cream inside.
A pre-dessert, a surprise course. What do you think, Dad? There I go. Hazelnut ice cream, sugar bread, caramel butterfly, blueberry jam. Delicious.
Look at my butterfly. Okay. That's so interesting. Because it tastes like ice cream, and you're eating it like this is the cone. It tastes like an ice cream cone. Eric and his dad both do the same thing when they like something that they eat. They both just go. That's how you know that they like it. And for our very last stop in Copenhagen, and our very last stop on this trip, sadly, we are at Tivoli, one of the oldest amusement parks in the entire world. It was opened in 1843.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And the oldest roller coaster that's still running to this day was opened in 1914. Unfortunately, we're not here to ride any roller coasters. You can buy a ticket just to walk around the park, or you can get an add-on to ride the roller coasters. We just got a normal ticket to see all of the lights and all of the scenery. There's also a light show that we were unaware of.
We walked up and the gate attendant said, "Are you here for the light show?" And we said, Yeah, I guess. I mean,
sure.
If there's a light show and we're here for it.
We're here for it.
It's probably the most quiet and empty of a time that we've had here in Copenhagen. The city is so full and lively and bustling, and typically I think Tivoli would be, but we are here just a little bit before closing on a Sunday, and so it's pretty quiet right now. People are starting to clear out a little bit. It's very chill, very calm, and this is probably the most chill and calm we've had here in Copenhagen, because this city really is so lively.
And it's not just all roller coasters and lights here. They have 30 roller coasters, but they also have 30 restaurants as well. But they're actually really reputable restaurants in here. That burger place that we went to, Gasoline Grill, there's a location in here as well. All of the restaurants in here are supposed to be fantastic, just like the rest of the food in the city.
What an amazing way to end our time in Copenhagen and Scandinavia. This is a place that truly blew us away. Copenhagen taught us the importance of hygge by slowing down, enjoying the world around us, and having a pastry or two. After experiencing it firsthand, we see why this region is consistently ranked the happiest in the world. These countries and this trip taught us so much. We learned that it's okay to try new things, live in the past, and talk to strangers. If you missed our first two parts, go check out our Oslo and Stockholm videos, and if you've enjoyed exploring Scandinavia with us, let us know your favorite part. Subscribe to follow along on more of our adventures. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at our next stop.